was an update that I wasn't aware of. So had to do the update and some minor configurations, and we should be good. Let me. I'm just checking the YouTubes and the Twitch channel, and then we'll get down to business. Yep, everything looks good. Let's bring it up on the telly. Let's get down to business. Oh man, Tron Ares. What? Tron Ares? What? All right. Cool. Hoi. All right. So what do we have going on? Let's look around and see. Let's turn this up a little bit and actually come over here. Let's do a vertical layout. I can't see anything, so there we go. Okay. Cool. So we got some of this stuff preloaded. We did some hunting last night. We did a little bit of work. We got off of the Scorched Earth stream, and I decided to come burn some time over here and do work on this a little bit. So we got some biofuel. I bought some biofuel. We got some fluctuators. I bought some of those because we had tickets. The easiest thing to do was to go hunt animals and make tickets and just buy stuff. So that's what I did. We've got some hard drives. We found 12 hard drives. So we've got hard drive scanning. We got 10 left. So I've just been burning through those. Let's see what else. Found some sloops. Found some spheres. So we got a couple of sloops. We got a few hard drives. We got some Mercer spheres. I was everywhere looking for spheres. Matter of fact, let's. Oh, we can't do it. Damn. Okay. Anyways, long story short, I put in work last night. We got some shit done. Something else that we did. We went over to the power plant. I went over to the power plant and I dropped the power shards in there. Found some worms along the way. Made 100 power shards, which is easier than you think if you're slooping. So, and then I recovered all the sloops that I found. So that's why we have so many sloops. And then this is the this is what we built yesterday. I started coloring it, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna mess with it. I was tired. I didn't want to mess with it. We connected the front, or I connected the front of this. These are Mark IV lifts, and obviously we don't need Mark IVs. We could do Mark IIIs, Mark IIs, get away with it. So what we're about to do is we have Caterium. I already connected coming from back there. So Caterium's connected. I'm about to connect copper and iron. And then I think what we're going to do is start kind of working on a train line to start moving some material over here. Start getting our train in line. Train going. So this is where we're at right now. Those are limestone coming up from there. And then we got a iron bank over here. We're just going to be chilling in Satisfactory today. I'm not really going to be jumping into Arc. For the simple, I just don't feel good today, unfortunately. I want to play, but I don't feel good. And I don't want to get too involved right now. And Scorched Earth is freaking stressful. I'm sure Ari's been over there playing. And he's been itching to play, poor guy. He's been like, let's get in Arc, let's get in Arc. But he also needed a break. And Scorched Earth needs my full attention, so I'm not going to be doing that today. So we have 2 copper. I believe those are normals down there, so we should have plenty of copper coming in. Matter of fact, we can go look. This is a normal. So we're pulling 300, and then this is that's a normal as well, pulling 300. Both of them boosted, so We have 600 to point up there. I believe these are Mark III belts. So actually 270, 270. These are Mark IV lifts. So there's that. I was able last night to load up a bunch of this stuff. So as things were making, I went ahead and loaded this. I just turned it on. So I loaded all of this stuff up so we can start. If you look in the top right-hand corner, phase 3 is working. And I guess the bigger thing is the last stream that we were on in Satisfactory, we were having a power issue. We no longer have a power issue. We built our power plant. We built our second coal plant down here, right here. So we have our coal plant there. And then we also have coal up here. And we're gonna be expanding our power over here, but not yet. I want to get computers and stuff up and going and try and get past phase 3. Then we'll go from there. So what we're doing right now. So what are we gonna do right now? Like I said, we're gonna go connect copper and iron to this thing, and then we're gonna go to the cave and we're gonna start building a cave train to bring all the SAM and all the quartz and potentially the rest of the coal through and up to here. So that's what I'm going to be working on. It'll be fun. I'm excited. Let's get some... Where's our stream tunes? There we go. Get some stream tunes going. Let's go. We really don't need anything greater than Mark III, and I'm just going to take one of these belts over. See, I'm not sure why this game does this, but it'll say straight, but it's not straight. It'll curve like the last segment. And sometimes you can just back up and kind of correct it, but what I do is just take it out of straight mode. Stop it right there. Now, which one's copper? Let's look and see. I think it's the second one. Yeah, it's the second one. We'll take... I know it's ugly. We'll be fixing stuff, but this is all temporary. Sorry. There we go. There, copper's going. Oh, shit. I know, it's nasty, nasty. But basically what's going to happen is these little modular factories by Yaquez we're using right now, it's going to do our unlocks and stuff. And then when we actually start building the Megafactory, we're going to plan it out. We're going to get into modeler, and we're going to start planning out, starting from our last tier back. We're going to reverse engineer our factory to accomplish what we need to accomplish. So that's why this floor is so big, and I don't have anything on it. So I've had people join the stream and they're like, why would you build such a large factory and have so little on it? It's a good question. And I will absolutely answer that question in time. All right, so we got plenty of iron that we can steal from right over here. And then... oh, it's going to be nice when we start getting everything going. Yeah, we'll just go Mark III. We'll probably transition to ceiling mount here in a second on this one. We're gonna be in chill mode today. Okay, so let's do this. Let's bring one of these up. Okay, let's do this. Let's actually do this. Yeah, let's stop back here. Let's redo this one. Face this way. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Some of these components are going to be making here. We've got basically everything but quartz attached now. So let's turn this on. Turn this on. This is going to use 800 megawatts, 1.21 gigawatts. And so this little blueprint makes Caterium or quick wire, which is going to, we've already got that connected. It's going to make AI limiters, circuit boards, high-speed connectors, computers, silica, crystal oscillators, copper sheets, and quartz crystals. And some of the phase 3 stuff, like that's what we're waiting on. I couldn't load all the phase 3 stuff because I don't have it manufacturing yet. So, yeah. Let's go over here to the MAM and see what our hard drives got us. Before we do our power, before we do our big oil plant power, we need heavy oil residue recipe. So all of this is kind of pre-filled. Like this one's pre-filled, so we're making smart plates. Smart plates are feeding into here. So modular engines should be able to complete. And then this one, I believe, is the one that we don't have. Yeah, we need circuit boards and we need computers. That's making automated wiring and feeding this. So it's like rip raring ready to go. It'll be way out front. So as soon as we start loading computers and circuit boards into this, we'll start making the these adaptive control units. And we only need 100 of them. So like it's not going to take that long. And then this is flex frames. So this one's pretty straightforward. This one will be done. Maybe we might have to. I don't know if we'll have to reload that or not. But anyways, it's working on that. So we're just going to let that go while we're rocking and rolling. Heavy oil residue. This is what we needed. Sweet. So now what we can do, we have 2 of these. We're going to go ahead and scan our other hard drives. Do we have those on us? Yeah. We'll just keep scanning hard drives. All right. So we're about to go make us a train station. To do that, we're going to have we're going to do reanimated SAM and move the reanimated SAM up here. So we'll need a train station for that. We'll do 3 of those. Okay. We'll need the quartz. So we need 2 train stations. Let's go. There we go. So that's going to take the quartz and the SAM out of the cave. And then we have coal on the other side. So we're going to go boom. 9. So 9. So we have everything but the wire to make those. We're going to need 3 trains and 9 freight cars. So we have everything for that. You have to do block signals for each train station. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say 6. We'll probably need more than that. It's all wire. And then railway, we obviously need rail to connect. So let's go with, let's just say 200 rails, 200 segments. I think we'll be okay. All right, so I just wanted to check that. real quick. The next thing that we're gonna have to do is foundations. We're gonna do coated concrete. I want to do like, I don't know. We don't need that much, but I'm gonna do 300. So that's plastic. So what I'm doing is if I have to, I'm gonna go get some plastic, throw it in my inventory. That's gonna give us that, and then that cave is dark. So let's do some lights. We can do some wall-mounted lights. Let's do like 10 of those. That looks good. And then we don't need really any of this stuff. We can use a couple of these for buffers. And then we need logistics. We need belts. Let's do like 100 of those. And then production. We're going to have miners. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 miners in there. And then we got... for the SAM, we're going to need constructors. Let's do like 20 constructors. And then power. Easy peasy. The rails will conduct power in there so we can connect to the station and then do power. So what we'll do is we'll build everything. We'll connect the rails all the way back up here to the base, and then we'll connect the power and everything will start running. Actually, I have power there, so I just need to do like a few of these. All right, so that gives us a shopping list. There we go. We have everything on hand except for some beams, some plastic, and some wire, and some pipes. No problem. This is going to be fun. And the reason I'm doing a train station instead of just running a belt along the coal that I already did is because we're going to end up running coal with the rail station. When we do our expansion, we'll need it. It's all good. Pipes, let's do that. Wire is on the next one, I believe. Yeah, that's done. Beams. Where's the beams? Over here? Yeah, right here. Those are gonna be Mark IVs. All right, let's go get some plastic from our plant over here. I was also thinking about downloading Yake's ammo plant, because you'll, like, once you hook that up, you don't really have to worry about anything in terms of ammo or explosives or, you know, any of that stuff. And I kind of wouldn't mind having it. All right, plastique. We got overflow, so we got plenty. Okay. I'm not running all the way back over there. Here we go. We're going to let all this keep going. I do have a bunch of DNA. I just went hunting. I went crazy last night for about 3 hours. Hunting sloops, hunting animals, every animal I came across, every worm I came across. I'm going to continue to do that because I kept running out of... Last stream, I kept running out of power shards. I went to the grassy fields. I went through the caves. I flew over the mountains over there where our coal is. Looked over there. It was a good time. All right, so all four of these are going to get attached to a station. We'll build a station. We're going to build a station like right out here. And we'll build a roundabout so it goes back through the mountain. But the first thing we want to do is start working on inside. So this is going to be fun. All right, there's definitely spiders in here. Any more? All right. Do that. Some power out of the cave. There's coal. Shit. Can I grab that? Thank you. We ran power for our coal over here, so we can just connect to that for now. And you can either go out this side over here that's already open, or you can go, there's another one that's going to come out where the other coal power plants are. Coal plants. Big shout out to Tyre for showing me, getting me squared away on my railroad stuff. Before him, I wasn't really using rails, and I was hurting, man. There we go. So when we do the rail, we'll get rid of all of this. We don't need it. Because we'll be rock and rolling. Man, research complete. Damn. It's going quick. Classic AI limiter. We might as well keep going. Try to get as many alternates as we can while we're doing this. Why does that give us like no light whatsoever? Look how bad that is. Is it because I have this on? That's weird, man. Yeah, super weird. I don't know. Is there a different light I can use? Like, that'll be better? Intensity 100, white. Night mode off. It's on. What the hell? I don't know what the hell. That is like bizarre that like lights are not working. I'm not going to waste my material there if it's not going to work. So basically, what we want to do is set up our mining spots first. So I'm going to control click. Oh, god dang. You came out of nowhere. I thought I'd killed all these guys. Alright, control click as soon as he's out of the way. There we go. That's where we want it. Oh, there's another one. All right, so what I want to do, I really want lights in here. That's really bothering me. Like even a street light wouldn't do anything, right? Oh, that's not bad. That's actually working. I don't know why the other ones aren't working. Kind of sucks. Maybe because of the location? Like if we did this here. Shut up. Oh, hell. I guess it's because of the location over there. It wasn't working. Anyways. It'll be all right. I just want to set up production. That's what I was getting at. We can basically cover this whole cave like pretty quickly. And then plot our railroads through here. Our lines. There. Okay, and then over here. Whee! We need our, I believe it's over here somewhere. We got to find our, there it is, right there. Okay, so we kill this. And we're gonna put our miner down there. Production. Production. Quartz. I'm gonna go quartz on this side. I'm doing with my head. Over on this side. My camera's reversed. I need some freaking energy, bros. Bros and broginas. Little refrigerator cigarette. Here we go. Okay. Hatch that up. There's another one over here somewhere. Yeah, isn't there another one? Right there. Okay. Yeah, so I'm closing up like basically everything that I don't need. I'm gonna do probably half foundations in here. And then our quartz train station is gonna be like right here. And then I'm gonna make a line go kind of right here. Probably right through here and go out that way. And then another line will come through here for throughput, straight through there. As far as this goes, we want this facing this way. And then I need to put lights all around in here. Why did that not fill up like I asked it to? Also, let's do this. We do chrome? No. We do this? No. What if we do white? Oh, no, it's just so bad. Let's do this. We'll do this. 30. Point 2.9. Shiny, select color. I want to do it this way to brighten up the cave potentially a little bit. That's not the white color that I want though. How do you... I'm guessing you're in the cave in the northwest. Yeah, I am. Well, not in the northwest. It goes over the whole map, under the whole map. I'm right here. The entrance point is right here. And then I went through here, but the exit point is over here. So I'm bringing a train right through there. I'm going to be bringing a train through there. This is where we get to start building and having some fun. It's pretty white, actually. Once I turn the lights on, maybe it'll be a little different. Over here is going to be not bad. Are we not connected? Now we're starting to get somewhere. Kind of works, kind of doesn't work. Let me see. Is it better? I don't know. Maybe I'll do a false ceiling or something. White corner found it doesn't work correctly. Okay, thanks for the input. Appreciate it. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. It's kind of a non-issue. All right, I have enough light to work with. That's really all I cared about at this point. So let's figure out our layout. We're going to come through here. Whoops. We have one more node up there. I don't think I'm going to get that node. I don't think I'm going to mess with it. We do want to come through here with our rails. And then we're going to have to kind of come up over here and go out that way, but shouldn't be that much of an issue. This over here, because we have production right here, I'm thinking what I did last time is I'm going to do like right about here probably. Go up. Oh, hold on. No, that's not what I wanted. Hey, Hazel Grace 09. Hi. Saz, hello. Hazel Grace, how are you? I'm doing great. Saz, sorry for the cat. No problem. Do you stream daily? I do stream daily. All right, so what we want to do here. That's good. I can't get it to turn the right way. Are you leaving the cave to the east or the west? Both. Why? I am leaving east and west. We're gonna come through there, and then we're gonna go with a 2-meter foundation. We're gonna zoop it this way. What's the factory you got planned? You've been streaming for a while or just starting out? Why, are you an artist, Hazel Grace? My factory, I'm going out both exits. Oh yeah, I'm good, Hazel Grace. Thank you. What's the factory you got planned today? We are running. We're gonna finish this train. We're starting our trains. We're gonna run coal through the cave. We're gonna run quartz through the cave. We're gonna run Sam through the cave and take it to the main base. I've already got the electronics kind of hooked up. And so we're just gonna let that kind of go that direction. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is just zoop this. This is a good level over here. Yeah. That resolves an issue for me. And then we're out of plastic. Okay. Yeah, today's just play and chill day. I'm not, I don't know. Today's just play and chill day. I don't feel good. All right, we'll fix that in a little bit. You're an artist? My wife said in an argument that I was emotionally artistic. No, I was saying that because every time someone walks in and says, "How's your stream? How are you doing?" Then they try to sell me something or tell me how shitty my stream is, or tell me that what I really need to do is spend some money and hire them, and I'm like, okay. I think what she meant, Values, is autistic, not artistic. There's nothing wrong with that either. He said, "Yeah, I know." I should have done. I think I sloped too quickly here. Okay, let's go one. What do you think? Let's go. Oh shit! I did 3. Oh well, it's not gonna hurt anything. There we go. Yep, that should be just fine. I don't have... Do I? How do you... I'm very curious because I didn't know that you could make glass with concrete and steel, but cool. I guess I'll take it. Hi. What do you think? Remind me, page up? Yeah, page up. Oh. Well, let's do... Oh, I know what I want. I know what I want. No? Why is the, Oh, hold on. I'm stupid. Let's see how that looks. It looks like nothing. You can also place large signs as foundations. Just run a beam horizontal. Oh yeah. Large signs require. What do large signs require? Oscillators? Yeah, oscillators. I don't have oscillators. God dang it. I don't know. I was just trying to do something cool. Something that I thought would be cool, but can't get underneath there, can I? It's all good. I'm just playing with it right now. Just trying to figure out options. It kind of looks cool to me. Yeah, that looks fine. It's good. Sweet. I think Hazel Grace left. Ugh. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Over here, we were going to make... This is not going to be outbound. So I was going to try to... you know what? Let me do this first. Tron? Tron. Oh, that reminds you of Tron? Okay, this is going to come in. Is that 3? That's 2. That should be plenty, actually. Oh, it's 3. It's 3. Okay. And so, what I'm thinking is buffer inbound right here. Buffer inbound right here. Buffer inbound right here. Yeah, just like that. My rail is going to go outbound this way. Something like that. I'll have to fine tune it, but that gives you an idea of what I'm doing here. And then this can go. I don't know why I did 3. I really don't need 3. I'm only doing 2. I'm going to take this one off. Oh. Where is it? I don't think the... Oh, it will. Okay. We can do Mark 4, which is going to give us 480. And we go to 6. Okay. And then we need to connect over to, all the way over there. See how far we can go underneath. Okay. Yeah, she left. She's like, damn, I was just trying to sell you some art. I was just trying to sell you some shitty art for your stream. I called it. I knew it. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Yeah, it's still connected. That's a little better, I guess. Here's what I'm thinking that I might do. I want to see how this looks, though. Get out of my way. Must be built on ceiling. Oh, wait. So I have to do that? That looks stupid. Yeah, I guess it don't matter. I'll just do it how I was gonna do it. Yeah, it looks kind of good. And then I'll put all of these lights on a single circuit when I get everything like fixed and built. Awesome. Good job. Good job, iPad. Way to not do your damn job. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's gonna be good. Now, what we want. All that production's going through there, so I want to build a station over here. So I want it to come through. I can build. We don't need it to be a huge station. Maybe that. I'll do one freight platform there. And then we'll do this. Powered? Not powered. How are you not powered? Powered now? Huh. Yeah, this will be fine. Cool. Cool, cool. So now what we have to do is make our turn and go up the hill. And we have one more thing to link. Forgot about that. This one's gonna come through here, but we need to blow up a bunch of shit first. Cool. Yes. Let's go right here. So I want to go through. So lines. One's going to go that way. One's going to go this way. Actually, I did that wrong. Because we need 2 lines right here. We have to have 1. Go this way. I assume you started the journey clean shaven. No. I haven't been clean shaven in 2006. 19 years? It was the last time I was clean shaven. That was when I was in the Army. Okay. Welcome to the stream though. All right. Okay, so what we want that to do is connect to the leftmost rail. Which will be this one. This rail. Okay, that gives me an idea. Okay, it gives me kind of where I need to be. And then this is going to go through here. So we can connect this to maybe like that right there. That'll be a good split. Yeah. Cool. And so that's going to come down here. This is going to connect. I'm trying to think. This is backwards. Fuck. We want them to come into the cave, turn around, grab their stuff, and head out the other way. So this has got to get redone. That's okay, though. I'd rather fix it now than fix it later. So this is going to go through here. Okay. Good. Good. And then we're going to go foundations. We're going to go this way. This is just going to disappear into the floor is my plan. Buddy? You not listening to me or what? What's the deal? You gonna do what you want to do instead of what I need you to do? Perfect. all good. So my plan was to have this be the outbound. And so I need to kind of warp it to this side of the ramp a little bit. And then we're going to have an inbound come up right about here. And I'm going to go this way. How's that look? Pretty good. Okay, and then we take this straight out. And we'll go down. Okay, so imagine you're driving down the road in a normal country where people drive on the right side of the road. You'd come in the cave on this rail. You would come on down here. Why is that moving? I don't need that moving. Come on down here. Oh, sheet. And then we're going to go as close to this wall as we can without interfering with the, you know, like hitting the train. And then we got to make a roundabout. That's what I'm trying to do. And the, this goes away. We don't need that. And so okay, so oh, this is tight, man. I could do one station, honestly, with 3 cars, but the only problem is like the train's backing up if I do one station in here. What I mean by that is like I'll have to like, can that work right there? Could that work? No, because we need two outbounds. So basically what I'm trying to get at, I don't need to, wait, maybe not. Because that's inbound. So I don't need one coming through to here. That's going to come through to here. And then this is going to be the bypass going out. So if Cole gets it, it comes on here. These two merge onto this. So I only need one. So that would work there. As long as I can make the transition. Let's look at the transition. We need 2 stations. And we need to make the hump right there. So that could work. Let's center it there. And then can we do 2 of these? So we could put these on this side. Where's the rail come from? Right in the middle of that. So that's not going to work. I'll show you what's in my mind. I'm sure there's people like, what the hell is he doing? Well, I had a dream. I had a plan. Basically, we got to swing around this guy right here. The most friendly radius that we can. And then this is going to go back this way. Oh, wait, hold on. I got an idea. I just had an epiphany. No. Like that. So trains will come in this way. They're going to take the loop and either go straight out this way to the coal. We can figure that out. That's going to be pretty loose. They either go out that way to the coal, or they make the turn and they come in here and they go over to this. So they'll come zoop that way and go in there. They'll go that way, or they'll come... Oh, this is a problem. Oh, no it's not. No it's not. No it's not. Because you have two lines. Yeah. So, I know it looks crazy. I'll clean it up, but basically, if you think about it, you come in on this line and you're like, oh, I'm going to get crystal. So you come around here. Boom. You come up this way, or quartz. Boom, you come up this way. Bam, you hit the quartz station, which is going to be right here. Which we don't have the station plotted, but we'll plot the station right here. And then we will take the belt straight across there and possibly across this and tie into that. Or you make the loop-de-loop and you come over here and you grab your SAM and then you come out. No, sir. And then you come out over here and you tie into that. Just like that. Or you're like, oh, I'm going to get coal. So you don't tie into any station. You go right here and you go zip right out this cave. You go hit the station over there and I'll build a loop-to-loop where it comes straight back. So we don't need anything else there. Then if you get coal, if you get your coal and you're like, well, I don't need to go to a station in here. Bam. You travel right through here, straight up and out of the cave. This right here is gonna be a problem area, but it's okay. We'll fix it. Block signals. Block signals, baby. So really the only thing we need to do now is tie in our crystal, and then our SAM manufacturing we'll put over there. We'll go under the platform, load it up there, put our trains on, and then we're headed towards the Megafactory. Yeah. So the only issue that we have is we need to make sure, number one, we're not too close, and number two, that we can make this. Okay, let's look. I don't think I can safely get any closer. Wait a second. What if I did it this way? Do I have... Where's the tie-in? Right here. So I could do... Oh man, that's ugly as hell. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. We'll do it the way I was gonna do it. Keep it simple, stupid. I don't think that proximity to, like, I think that might be okay. This is gonna be our issue, is how we tie into this rail system right here. Without being completely foobarred. Okay, so come out of the station, come up here, hit this, and then just tie in there. That's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And then 2 freight platforms. So we go freight, freight, and instead of this coming back here, we'll go right there. Pretty close. It's cutting it pretty close, but it gets the job done. All right, so then we block. What? Do what? That off. We block this off. Then we block this off. Right-hand drive. Hey, buddy. Block this off. Okay. So the stations are blocked off. So that's good. And then we need to block. That's free and clear. Hold on. This is free and clear, right-hand drive. We need to make sure there's nothing coming in. We need to make sure this intersection's clear. So we can block like this. Okay. Yeah, so basically the way we have it right now. Oh, hold on. Can we block this a little bit better? No. All right, so orange color. If there's something on this line, nothing can come in this way, into this intersection. Like this intersection has to be clear. So that's pretty good on this side. We could block this off separately, so as soon as this is clear, like that. So basically what that would do is like orange could clear itself pretty quickly and then trains could go. So that intersection wouldn't be a concern. And we just block the other side as it comes in. And then this one on this side, we need to make sure. So leaving the train. Basically, if there's a train here, this can't exit right now. But we don't have enough space for it to wait. If we block that, it doesn't change the block. And then blocking this isn't going to help anything, I don't think. Yeah, no, it's not helping. So the best option realistically is to block it there, and then we'll block it down the line. Yeah, I like that. Why is this like directionally challenged right now? Anyways, there we go. That works. So it's one train link. So basically, as soon as maybe not. We'll figure it out. Like we want this blocked, like because what we want is like as soon as this section's clear, we want another train to be able to leave. So this is a section, that's a section, this is a section, but it's not going to allow us to block it like that for some reason. See how the color's not changing? So that's an issue. What we might be able to do is, instead of blocking that whole section, we might be able to move this a little further. Why does it want to block it right? I don't know why it wants to block it like right there instead of in here like that. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. Probably there won't be a wait, but that allows, that's going to allow this section. I mean, one train can be on there. So either one train's driving through the middle, one train is coming out of the station, which shouldn't take that long. So that's blocked appropriately. Trains here. The only reason that you would have an issue here is if you're waiting on this intersection. This intersection is so small, I don't think it's going to be an issue. Okay, cool. So that seems good to go. So let's rename this. Okay, done. Okay, that's done. Now let's tie in our logistics, and our cave is built. We just got to connect it. Got a connector. Constructors. All right, so the cool thing about this, let's look at this. Reanimated SAM, 120 SAM a minute. I don't even know what we're producing over there. What are we producing on our SAM? Uh, 120. Let's boost it. What do we get out of this? 300, so we can do 2 of these. Is this Mark Fowler? Mark Fowler. We're gonna do Mark 4. Let's do, we'll just do 2 constructors. I mean, hell with it. I can't fucking see. There we go. You don't really need a second splitter, but I like the way it looks. No power? No recipe. All right, so what we're gonna do, because this line is so close, we're gonna just drop it below the thing. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Wait. Which one is in? That was correct. Let's go Mark 4. Good. Está bien. We'll take a thingy thing right here. We're gonna merge it. think I pissed some people off this morning. Honestly. They weren't trying to hear. They weren't trying to put up with my bullshit. Perfect. Where's the okay, here it is. Okay, so everything is good to go. Make sure that I did Mark 3s, I mean Mark 4s. That's Mark 4 all the way. Perfect. Make sure these belts are Mark 4. Mark 4, Mark 4, yes. Make sure the lifts are Mark 4 above ground. Yes, yes. And then that one section of belt is a Mark 4. Yes. And then these are Mark 4s. Yes, yes. And this is a Mark 4. Yep. Okay, cool. So, as of right now, we are hooked up and ready to go for this. Let's make this the Cave Quartz Train 1. Okay. And then we edit the timetable, and we're gonna add Sam's. Well, we're not gonna do it right now. It's basically ready to go. So whenever we get when we get our rail station connected to the other side, we can just say, "Go, get it, son, get it." Right here, right, mother son of a beach. Right here, we're gonna connect our buffers, and then all we have to do is connect our. I believe all we have to do is connect. Connect our miners underneath. We'll see how the rail station goes. Let's give it a... Is this lined up? Did I line this up? No. Of course I didn't line this up. Why would I line this up? Why would I take the time to make this look good? That's stupid. That's like... ridiculous. Why would I do that? On the line? Is it on the line? Did it just happened to be on the line? How funny. Okay. Okay. So those are inbound. That's good. That's good. I didn't swap these, right? Yeah, 4 and 4. And they're connected. They are interconnected. Everything is good there. Everything's good there. Let's go ahead and put our train on there. Put our freight. Where? There it is. Okay, so we got 2 freight cars on there, and we're gonna rename this. Oh, I did stupid. Cave, quartz, 1 train. Do you know what I did? I'll show you what I did. Quartz instead of Sam. S-A-M. There we go. It's all good. They got their feelings hurt and they left. Wah. Wah. Okay. These are... Is this boosted? Nah, it's not boosted. Let's boost it. So we can go up to 600 there. We can go 600 there. So we can have 1,200 quartz off of these two once we upgrade our belts. My Lanta. Alright, so what we want to do... I'm just going to conveniently turn this thing. Where is our... right here. Alright, let's connect this one right here to the closest one. There. And then let's... Do I have enough room, dude? I mean, honestly, yeah. I think we'll be okay. It's gonna be ugly down here, but... Such is life. We can't all be pretty, you know? Bro. What are we running into here? Alright. It should be Mark 4 all the way through, if I'm not mistaken. I just didn't want to take my time and like blow all these stalagmites up or whatever this is. I was just kind of like, screw it, let's get it done. Alright. Whee! Both miners are mining. Both miners are boosted. For quartz, everything should be good here. These block signals are screwy because it says no exit signal. What do you mean there's no exit signal? You got an exit signal right here. Did I block it on the wrong side? I think I blocked it. Yeah, there we go. That should be good now. Oh yeah, that's good. Está bien. That's good. This is good. Está good. Está good. Because there's trains in there. So everything's good except for the carry-on side of things. Holy crap, man. And then these guys over here actually... These are actually good. I think this is red because that's sitting there. Because I don't quite understand why this one's red. This should be green. This should be green, but we'll test it. All right, let's go connect this to the main base. Let's go do some work. There's no exit signal here on this block. It says. So my friend Tyre helped me with this, and he told me that you take a pillar, basically of your choosing, I think we use small. I'm going to use combination of small and big. Small and big. And then you take your rail. 4, 3, 3. And you take your block signal 4. So we take your rail and you project your rail like as far out as you can go, and then we're going to be like right here. So we switch to our pillar, that, and then you can grab your rail. I know. When he showed me this, I was like, I've been overthinking this shit the whole time. And then you just basically project it down onto this. Boom. That's it. So project the next, well, maybe. Project the next section. Preferably not going through walls and shit. So like right here. Grab it. Oh. By the way, he's so good at this. I am absolutely horrible at this. Can we blow that rock up? Tire is the damn Satisfactory goat for sure. Dude, what are you trying to do to me here? I forgot to go clear this cave. Let's clear it. Wait, there's another one? Where? What in the world, dude? Oh, hold on. Oh. I forgot to clear the cave. We'll go clear it. Where is he? Skitters. Come here, Skitters. There's another... Oh, right there. You were hiding from me, you little bitch. Oh, I died. Wah, wah. It's okay. No big deal. Let's check our research. Wah, wah. Let's get rid of all that. Taking up space in my inventory. We're making progress on our stuff. What was I gonna do? We'll go in from this side of the cave. Since we got everything built. I'm gonna try and put the train like right on top of the water. I think that'll be cool. I wish you could do like a tunnel where you could go under the water. I know you can't go through like mountains and shit, but wouldn't it be cool if you could like build a tunnel that goes under the water? I mean, I guess you could, because you can put shit underwater, but your train is going to go underwater. It doesn't like seal the compartment, I guess is what I'm trying to say. All right, all right, all right. So you might be asking yourself where the hell I'm trying to drag this rail out. Come on, skidders. We got to get some healing action going. Any more? We get them all. All right, let's get. I loaded up. Oh, maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Whoops. I thought I loaded up some goodies last night for like healing, but whatever. We'll use the bacon agaric. That's fine. Let's go blow this up. We only have 9. We only have 9 more explosives. There we go. I see our rail. We need... Son. Come on, dude. Come on. Got him. Okay. All right, we should be clear now. So... back to what we were doing before we were interrupted. We don't really have that far to go before we're out of this cave. My major concern is that I have 2 rails going through here. I just got to make sure that I save enough room for both rails. When Tyre showed me this, it blew my mind. I was like, this is so easy. He was like, it really is. It really is that easy. You're overcomplicating things. I just felt stupid. Okay, let's stop right here and go back and grab our go back and grab our other rail. You ever have one of those days where people just piss you off? You're just like, okay, I just don't want to be around people today. Is it just me that has those days? It's not all people. It's like just some people. Some people's kids. Oh my god, dude. I can't. There we go. Or not. Maybe I'm the only one. Hell, I don't know. I think most people jump in a stream and they think, I mean, I need the support and I appreciate the support and I appreciate people watching me, but I do this for fun. I do this because it's fun for me. Not because I'm trying to make a living or create a job or anything like that. It's just fun. I think people are under the misconception that I need their artwork or their streaming help or their, you know, whatever. Nah, bruh, I'm good. Hang out with me. Have fun. That's all I want you to do. Hang out and have fun. Play the game with me. Build a community. Okay, cool. We are just about out of here. I'm sure that we'll have to like do some configuring of the block signals and stuff. We'll probably have a collision or two, but for the most part, that what we just did is pretty awesome. Especially considering we did it so quickly. Why did that... Oh, what the hell? That's weird. It looked at the coral like it was part of the like it was a pillar. That was bizarre, dude. Okay. There. Pretty soon we're gonna start doing foundations. I think we're just gonna go straight concrete though. Yeah, let's go like right there. So we're gonna point this like basically right through that gap, I think. We could go up over that hill. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go up over that hill. That'll be fun. We don't have to go all the way out in the ocean for this. One more pillar. Hell yeah. Let's go with the pillar set here. Atlanta, come on. I was gonna do foundations. I may not have to do foundations. I mean, this might be just fine for now. Yeah? What's the problem here? Too high? Is it too high? I think it's too high. Door? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? You sleeping? Good boy. I heard a doggy barking. I thought it might be you. You okay? Yeah, I think it's too great of a slope is the problem. Been a super quiet day. That's why I say I pissed people off. One girl's like, "Screw you, dude. I didn't even get to do my sales pitch." I'm sorry. When I first started streaming, I didn't know what I was doing. Well, if you knew what you were doing, you probably wouldn't be out here trying to sell to other streamers. You'd be streaming. I want to buy something. I want to buy it from a successful streamer. That's just me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's not logical thinking. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We need to build a train station underneath to connect to. So we're almost there. We're almost got this portion of our mission taken care of for today. Pretty happy about that. I'll be happy when we can actually just start building and planning and we're not doing unlocks anymore. So we have to decide. I mean, we don't have to decide, I guess. We need the we need to go down the exact depth of a station. So let's look at the train station. Okay. Let's do a wall. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does 6 cover the station? Okay, so 6 is perfect. 6 will be perfect. Okay, so we go 1. I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. As soon as we get over there. Okay, kill that, kill that. Let's go 6. We'll go 6 down right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6? Does it say? It says 6 there. We'll take this and we'll stick it to that, and then we'll delete the walls and jump down here. Switch to concrete. Concreta, just concrete, I think. Although I kind of like just the asphalt down here. I think that looks kind of cool. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the asphalt. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it. I think we're gonna have to rob some concrete. But we're bringing, the other thing is we're bringing the train lines right past. Oh shit, hold on. Walls. So what I was saying, we're bringing the trains because the trains are right there. We're bringing them right up here. We could grab this concrete and then do our concrete production up there, which is what we'll probably do. So we're gonna build our train pad right now. That's what we're working on. This guy's an asshole. Yes. This guy is an asshole. I may stream tonight for a while. I'm not sure. Depends on how I feel. I don't feel good right now. I got kind of a sinus thing going on. That might be why I'm kind of bitchy today. Shit. Yeah, we're going to go get some concrete. All right, let's go get some concrete. We need to go maybe like twice this wide so we can build our train stations. What I'm thinking about doing, it's gonna be a mega train station, but I'm thinking about doing like essentially one station for each. You know, like you got limestone, you got coal, you got I don't know, all the things. Heading home now. My wife is finally heading home. Jesus Christ, dude. I need her to use the vacuum in my office. See, not I know people are like, God, he is an asshole. No, the robot vacuum. We have a robot vacuum. Sorry. Like, vacuum your own fucking office. No, it's not. That's not what I meant. Oh my God. I can't win with you people. Swear. All right. We gotta get this going, so let's finish this little platform. We're not gonna do, we'll eventually do the whole underside, and then we're gonna do another roof up top, another floor. But for right now, the major thing is this platform, so we can start putting our trains down train stations. All right. Oh, fuck. Let's do 10. 10. There. And then that should give us like 20 wide. Let's see how much we can zoop here. There we go. That should be good enough. All right. What about some, what about these? What do we need for this? Can we just do a few of these lights just to possibly... I don't want to do it anymore. I decided I don't want these lights anymore. Okay, let's do this. This guy... UI, open. Let's make this noon. Okay, we'll turn our flashlight on. Okay. Yay. So, what we're going to have to do... Do I have transport in here? I don't have transport. Let's make a transport thing. So we got trains, freight cars, railways, train station, freight platform, and block signal. Yeah? Yeah, it looks good. So, could I get your help with signals for trains? Signals for trains. Yeah. What's the issue? What seems to be the problem? What if I did white asphalt? Nothing? Nothing? Okay. Oh, this is going to be super hard. Put a train down. Let's go. I need to go. Fucking stupid. I'm stupid. So the best thing that you can do, see how these you can see the grid? With asphalt you can't. This is probably the worst thing I could have done. Let's put these down. In 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go right here. Then I'll do a train station right here. And then we will nudge it into place. And we need to go 1, 2. We'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to come out of a station in a four-way. Come out of a station in a four-way. Trying to come out of a station in a four-way. In a roundabout? Or you need a four-way exit. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that's 3. I couldn't really count it, but... Oh, nope, it's not 3. No, not even close to 3. I didn't do it right. Shit. I'm about to lose my mind here. Can I do it? Let's do this. Let's do fix it foundations. Can I... What if I... These three. Oh God. The game freaked out on me for a second. This part's extremely important, so... Exit may... Okay, hold on. A T shape. Okay. Yep. Hold on. Let me get this issue resolved, and then I'll show you, because I'm coming out. I'm kind of coming out that way. I gotta resolve this. It's like, I shouldn't have done asphalt. I should have changed it later and just done this. Oh fuck. Whoops. If Tyre was watching this, he'd be like, you're an idiot for doing it that way. For sure he would be chewing my ass out, because he always tells me, do the fix it foundations and then change it over later. Like, this is... Don't kill yourself. You need the grid to align things. So I'll do it up here. Let me just show you right quick. All right, let's do a station right here. Okay. And then let's take a rail. And we're gonna go out from here. There. And then we're gonna go out from here. There. Okay. And then what we want to do is we're going to merge our rails. So we'll go like basically your rails like right here. Oh, I went the wrong way. So there's your rail, and it's carrying on this way. Right? And then you said a four-way, which means you have another rail going this way. Yeah? Is that right? Did I get that correct? This intersection is not going to be perfect, but it'll be good enough. Trying to see if I understand you correctly. I think I do. Two lines going one way and two stations going in. Oh, hold on. Let me show you how we normally do it. This is how Tyre showed me to do it. So there's two... Oh, fuck. Let me do my 2 stations. Maybe that station. Okay, there's 2 stations right there with their outbound stuff. And then I'll just go ahead and do this for the sake of... not argument, but... demonstration. Okay. So now... directionally... you can do what you want to do, but directionally they need to come out the same... God freaking dang it, dude. Am I just a complete, total freaking moron? I don't know if you guys saw what I just did, but it's despicable. This isn't a hard thing to do. I just need to slow down. There we go. So we should be centered right here. So, okay, so Tyre told me always set things up so it's on a line like this, or a halfway line, but make sure it's centered on a halfway line. This doesn't matter so much right here that it's overlapping because it's overlapping the same amount. The only time that that matters is the only time it matters is if you're putting a buffer in, because like right now, where's my buffer? I don't have a whole lot of room in between there, right? I can still fit a buffer in there, but I don't have a whole lot of room. So you might want to spread them out a little bit. Okay, so having said that, when you line things up, 3 out and 3 up is the perfect curve. So 1, 2, 3, right? Wait. 2, 3, 2, 3. Perfect curve. Right there. I think. Yeah, I did 4. Anyways, I'm on this line right here. It ended up on this line. So I just continue this line out. Do this out like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Perfect turns like that's the there we go. There's a method to my madness. Bear with me just for a minute. Okay. So that's your outbound. You son of a bitch. Okay, that's your outbound. God freaking dang it. Inbound's going to look the same way. So you take your rails and you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and snap it. I'm going to be doing this in a second. I don't know why I chose to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. It's going to be like right there. Snap these 2 together. Oh, God dang. Hold on. This vacuum is under my feet. Okay. All right, so this is what you're looking at, right? You got 2 stations coming in, 2 stations coming out. You take a block signal, you're gonna block. You got to block into the station. And you're going to block out of the station. Both have to be on the same side. You don't need a path designator. Okay? So what did that do? If we go up top and we look at it with our blocks on, see the red color is one block, right? That's all one block. That yellow's a block, which is a station. This orange is a block, which is a station, and then that red is a block, which is your inbound and outbound. Now, if I take this and I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay, and then I come over like 1 right here. Carry this down. So let's see. 1, 2. Let's just say right there. So we go 1, 2, 3. What should happen is that should link up, but I think I did it too. I think I did it. There you go. All right, so that curve doesn't matter. I mean, it's not a perfect curve, but it's a decent curve. And so what's going to happen now, you said you have a T, right? 1, 2, 3. I'll go something like that. And then I'll skip a line. And I'm going to go something like this. Okay. I kind of got to build this system so I could show you how to signal it. Rails are bidirectional. We know that. Okay, so here's the deal. This is what I was getting at. Designate your rails right side, left side, right? So right-hand drive, you don't want a bidirectional rail. In other words, traffic on this rail right here will always travel the direction I'm facing because it's a right-hand drive, right? So then this traffic is going to come in this way and keep going. This is coming out. Shit, I did this wrong. So if I'm coming into the station, I need to be connected this way, right? So I'm driving this way and I go, oh, I got to drop stuff off at the station. So I come in here, come around there, and then I'm coming out. This is coming out. This is going to go out to this line, or it's going to go out to this line. Does that make sense? No. Hold on. I'm doing this wrong. I did it wrong. It's going to go out and go right, or it's going to go out and go left. So it's going to come out and go left. Like that. That's your intersection. And then this one's going in. So in this situation, it's going to come from here to here. Okay, that's your intersection. That's what it should look like. Something like that. Because it's going to come out and it's going to stay on the right-hand drive, meaning it's going to go, oh, I got it. I'm traveling this way. Or I need to go left. If it's going left, then it's going to go on the opposite rail like this, so it's right-hand drive, meaning all the traffic on a rail goes the same direction always, if that makes sense, okay? So then the question is, how do we path that so that we don't end up in a pickle. Well, everything's right-hand drive, so that means your path signals need to be, or block signals need to be on the right. Always on the right. Damn it. What I tend to do is I'm exiting this path over here. So what I want to do is I want to block this separately. Oh my God. I want to block this separately because what I want to do is I want a secondary check. When I come out of the station, I want to check this section. Is it clear? If it's not, I want my train to wait right here for this section to be clear, right? And then I'm going to block this section over here. Boom. Which makes this a section and that's a section. So if there's a train exiting, this section's clear. The more stations you have, the more block signals that you want. Because you don't want... See how that's green right there? And this is red? It's on the same path as this one, as this. So you want to like break it up. So more block signals isn't going to hurt you at all. See, like there and there. Same thing. So when he's coming, listen here, you son of a bitch. When they're coming, I did it wrong. When he comes around this corner, right, it's looking at this path right here. I mean, you can block it off further if you want, but it's looking at this path right here to be clear. This color. Is this color clear? If yes, continue. If no, stop. And that's why you get red and yellow, or red and green, okay? So that's the way to properly do inside your stations. And each station's a different color, each segment's a different color. So then when you come out and you're going into your T, I think this is what you were asking me. Realistically, how do I signal my my intersection so that nothing runs into each other? Well, hold on, let me make the intersection. There we go. Okay, so I'm coming in 6. I'm on a right-hand drive. I'm coming in right here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block the intersection as soon as I can. So I'm going to block right here, and then I'm going to block the exit of the intersection. So I'm going to block right there. Okay. Now the whole intersection's blue, right? The other area is what I want. I want to block. I'm either going this way or I'm going this way on this line. So as far as a block signal, I want to make sure that I'm not going to run into anything right there either. So I would recommend a block. God bless it. I keep hitting the wrong numbers. A block there. Okay. This guy's coming in. You got to look at it the direction you're going in too. I'm going to block that because I'm coming in here at the beginning of the intersection. I'm going to block the exit of the intersection. And then I'm going to block the other exit of this intersection, which is going to be right there. There's my block signal. It's already blocked. So I'm going to block entrance of my section, exit of my section, exit of my section, which is going to be somewhere in here. And then this one is coming out. So I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to block my entrance of my intersection. I'm going to block my exit of my intersection, which is going to be right there. Or it's going to be right here where that block signal is. And then so the bottom line is, like, you can only go 2 directions here, right? You can only go right or straight on this line. Okay? This line is continuing on, so we don't need to block it. This line, I can only go right or straight. So I only have to block my entrance and my exit on each line. So that's what I do, is I just come trace it out and I go, okay, I'm going, I'm on right-hand side drive, so I'm either going to go straight. Well, that's already blocked there. This has already blocked my entrance, so my exit got to be blocked right there. There it is. And so this is going to tell you your exit signal loops to itself. There's too many. If you get that error, that means there's too many signals. So basically your entrance to your intersection and your exit. So if you have a T, if it splits off, then you have one entrance and two exits that you need to block. That's it. And essentially so this is what Tyre explained to me, okay? This is how he explained it to me. In this scenario, you can only have one train in this intersection at a time, period. Basically, end of story. Or two trains, I'm sorry. One heading, one per rail. Because this is a system, and this is a system, right? If you do a roundabout, you can do multiple blocks, so stuff doesn't stop. It continues to move. With this one, they have to stop and wait for it to clear. So a roundabout in this situation would be better. Does that make sense? Hopefully that helps. I know it's like no matter how you explain it, it's still kind of like, I think I get it, but that's basically what I'm building down below. That's what I'm about to build down there. So you'll see it in action when it's connected to the other lines here in a second, and it'll make even better sense. Yeah. I kept asking Tyre, I was like, okay, so when do I put path signals in? Yeah, it's tough. I was like, when do I put path signals in? He's like, don't put path signals in, just use block signals. Because the way he explained it to me is basically all you're doing is using a block signal to say, this is a block of the line. I want you to check and make sure this block is clear before you proceed. That's it. So if you don't put any blocking signals in, that intersection is open, you're going to have collisions. And so it's not difficult, but you need an entrance and an exit. I was like, oh, it's okay. I'm overthinking it. He's like, yeah, you're overthinking it. That's all you got to do. He made it so easy for me that I was like, okay, I feel stupid, but thank you. So that's why I was going to put this grid in here, just so I'll probably replace all this once I have my stations lined up, but oh my God. Makes it easier to line up. Yeah, the first time I was doing Rails, man, it took me forever. I was like, I can't figure this out, and I just gave up. And then Tyre was like, what are you trying to do? And I explained to him, and he was like, okay, let me jump in your game. He actually jumped in my game and explained to me kind of what I was doing wrong. And not just what I was doing wrong, but how to fix it. And I was like, okay. And that's why Tyre is a moderator in my community, because he's a real stand-up dude. Okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's the perfect turn. Bam. So all of my traffic's going to come out this way. And then this is going to be none of my trains are longer than 2 down here, so I'm just going to do 2. I'm going to rename this. It's going to be Megafactory Sam. Okay. And then we're gonna like do our buffer. And you don't have to do a buffer on this side, but I'm gonna do it because no, let's go one. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do a buffer on this side, just as a. I got one at the load side, but I'm like, let's just go ahead and do one here because why not? Okay. And then I'm going to go to Mark 4 and I'm going to go to the ceiling. Hi, baby. Ribs. The ribs in the foil are the first batch, and that's the second batch. So, I'm about to take a break. I'll come in there and talk to you. And the only reason I'm doing this is so I can get my spacing on my station. So, my second station. Okay, directionality. I believe that's going to be fine. Yeah, that should be good. Golden. Second station. Yeah, they don't look bad at all. All right, and then we'll do the same deal here. We only have one, I think there's only one car on the SAM train. I can't remember. Definitely two on the courts. Okay. Again. Cool. Just so I can keep my belts organized, you know? They don't look like crazy in between my stations. All right, and then the stations, we're just going to go... this. Okay, and then this station is... Megafactory Quartz Station. Okay. All right, and then the last thing is make sure that you have this to... This is unloading. Unload. Unload. Okay. Two, three, 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna do one more for concrete, one more station for concrete or limestone, and I'm gonna do 4 cars so that I can send them. You know, I can have plenty of concrete making up here, and then the same thing on the back side. I got to do some deleting so we can grid this out. There's a couple locations where I'm going to have to do a roundabout because there's going to be so many trains coming in there and like joining the line. So stay tuned for that. I have not actually ever built a roundabout. I'm probably going to download a blueprint for a roundabout because I saw one that I really like on Satisfactory tools. So I'm probably going to do it that way. Okay. So here's what we can do. You can have, before I had my trains, actually, they were all entering from that side, and then they were entering the station this way. You can actually go both ways. So like you were talking about a T. So I can, like these, for example, the line is over there. So why would I go all the way down and then come in this way? So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna come out this way. Two, 3, 1, 2, 3. Connect these two because that's going to be my inbound. So I'm going to block coming into my station right here. Block coming into this station right here. It's right hand, no matter what. It's all exiting the same direction, so I'm going to block there. I'm going to block here. And then additionally, I'm going to block right here. As soon as it'll let me. The reason you want to block this side as soon as you can, if it'll fucking let me. Jesus Christ, man. Come on. The reason you want to do that is because if a train's pulling out of here, you want it to be on its own segment. You want it to be... You basically want it to do a check, right? You want it to say, for example, the station, there's several checks. One is the station's clear. So this block applies to this line. So it's looking to say, is that clear? I can pull my train in there, right? If this yellow's clear, then red will pull its train in there. Second, on this side, exiting, you go, okay, is red clear? Yes. Is orange clear? Then I can exit the red. So it's going to like, it creates checks and balances because there's so many trains. I'm going to have like 10 stations here. So you want to break this block up. And this is saying that I don't have an exit signal. So like basically, let's see if it'll let me do it. Is it going to let me do it? It should let you, like there. Okay. Yeah. So that, once I add another station and I block it, it should be good to go. This is saying the signal loops into itself. It means I have too many. Why is it saying I have too many? Enter, exit. It'll resolve itself. I ain't worried about it. Once we connect the lines, it'll be like, oh, it doesn't loop into itself. It's good. Enter exit, enter exit, enter exit. So like beginning of block, end of block, beginning of block, end of block. That's the way that I remember it. And that's it. That's all you got to do. So what I was going to do is my lines are going to come up like basically right here. These lines are going to come up like right here. So I'm going to go foundation and I'm going to go, we want to go straight out this line. I'm going to go actually, I know this is kind of steep. Okay. Na 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 na. That's not centered. The only reason I did it that way, I don't need 3 of these because we're not exiting that way. I don't need 3 rows is what I meant. And then check this out. This is super cool. I have this mod that does curves. And so what you can do is adjust the angle, caps, and scroll. So you hit caps lock, and then you can scroll. And I don't need... I want 1 meter foundations, but I also want to go like close to that thing over there. So I'm going to go caps and scroll, make it a wider turn. I went too far. Come on, Satisfactory. Freaked out for a second there. This curve builder, if you're doing railroads, this curve builder is amazing. I think it's amazing. I think it makes my life so much easier. Okay, so this is going to be inbound. So the right lane is going to come up here. The left lane is going to go back towards... I'll show you what I mean. So these are going to kind of cross over, right? Because they're right-hand drive, meaning these are full cars coming up here. We want the full cars to go up on this line right here. So we're going to go... Did I redo it? I did. All right, there we go. So the full cars are headed up there. And those are connected. Now, what do we do with this one? Well, what I'm going to do is back this off a little bit. And then we're going to try and go higher and go over. Go over. We'll go right here. And then hopefully put it on a pillar. I think we need to back it off even further. Hey, buddy. There we go. We may need to... Yeah. Okay, here's what we're going to do. The angle isn't good enough. The angle's too much for the hill. There we go. Oh, hell. Too high? Come on, buddy, work with me. Too much? Okay. Cool. So this train will go underneath there. That'll go there, and that should be good enough for what we need. If it's not, what we can do. Matter of fact, I don't need a blueprint mode. I need this to come off, and then what we'll do is we'll take, instead of coming up this ramp, we'll go down a little bit further. I'll take this guy. There. That should be enough for the train to get underneath there and this one to go above without any issues. Sometimes if they're too close together, even though they're like this, they will run into each other. There we go. That's good. And then this is going to go right up there. Because this is... Hold on. Yeah, this is the right-hand drive, so this is going to be emptying out. It's going to be coming out. Okay. Oakley dokley. Now, what do we do? Well, we got electricity attached now, so that's good. And then this is inbound, so that's good. We got greens. Look at our signals now. The only thing that's fucked up is our exit signals now. All right, let me finish this up right here so that we can get our line. We got to go all the way to the end and drop our line so that we can drop our stations. You can use a block signal to break your line. I'll show you what I mean here in a little bit. It's really helpful. Okay, so we're going to take... I'm not building these stations out over here yet. I'm just going to do this side, and then I'm going to connect the other side. But for now, I want to zoop this out all the way to the end. We'll have our grid. This is going to look cool, too. I kind of like... I may not change it back. I kind of like the way it looks. Oh, shit. Iron plates. We need iron plates. And then we're going to... All this will be closed in, too. It's not going to be open to the air. I'm having a real good time playing today, though. Why is my iPad... Is my phone charger on? Yeah? I don't know. iPad's just being a bitch. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. Wifey just got home. I'm going to go talk to her. I'm going to take like 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. You guys chill out.